judge me.
Welcome back to the Don't Judge Me podcast. Here today with Sir Nygel, the House of Way Files from the Dark Gray Triads, always looking left because I'm not right. I was going to try to think of something crazy and wonky to say, but I can't think of it. So, here's Jay.
I'm thinking. Parallel universe niggas.
Parallel universe niggas.
Parallel universe niggas. You'd have to stick around to the second half of the show to find out what that's all about. But you're here right now, and just like Nygel said, welcome to the Don't Judge Me podcast. Or if you are a first-time listener, welcome to the Don't Judge Me podcast. And thank you for joining us in judgment. I am Delnegro. He is Sir Nygel, and you are the jury. And as a member of the jury, it is your responsibility to judge with us any and everything that we bring to you. To do that, you can get in contact with us by email at don'tjudgepod@gmail.com, or you can call us, leave us a voicemail, have a conversation with us, but you just got to dial this number, and that's 202-642-9398. And once we receive what you've had to say, we will include and incorporate that into a future episode. It reminds me, I have a few text messages that we've received, and they aren't for us, but there's a total conversation going on that it's a little fascinating.
Okay, that's interesting.
But also, you can find us on Instagram at Don't Judge Pod and on YouTube at Don't Judge Me Podcast. So make sure you follow us there to continue joining us in judgment all over these social media streets. So Nygel, it is episode 210. How you doing? What's going on? How your mom and them?
I'm good. I'm alive. I went to Kentucky and conquered it. Came back.
Did you really conquer Kentucky?
No, not really. But I mean, it was fun. I had a good time. I have a medal.
You have a medal because you did the
5K.
Bourbon Blitz 5K race for alcoholism.
Yes. And actually it was okay. Fun. Bullet was there. And so when you participate in the 5K, you got a wristband. You essentially got 4, samples, which is like 1 ounce shots.
Okay.
A beer, a slice of pizza, and soup, right?
Okay.
So they had these like little like notches, like almost like missing
punch cards
like,
for
kind of. So
cool.
So got the pizza, and Bullet was like, I was like, yo, here's the tag. He's like, what's that? And I was like, well, it's the thing that you cash in for. He's like, no. I don't give a fuck. And I was just like, oh, whoa. So got like 4 shots from him. Got like lit like for like a second, because mind you, it's like a 1 ounce shot. Mm-hmm. So for a second, my body was like, what the fuck? And then like 30 minutes later, it was like, we good. Mm. At one point, I was like, oh, I'm lit.
And this was after the race, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And but I mean, overall, race was good. Like I said, got the medal. We did a lot of walking. Hit up a couple places like food wise, which was good. Went on Speakeasy, which was interesting.
Which is just a bar.
Essentially, a bar where you apparently got time travel to 1930s, right? And so I was
what?
Like, so let me tell you. So they were like, this is a speakeasy. They're essentially gonna, walk you through it would be like during the Prohibition time frame. Walk you through the history of Prohibition, why like people were like, making alcohol, like bootleg moonshiners and stuff like that. And so I was like, when they were like, hey, you're about to be transported to 1930, I was like, I would love it if I walked in and he said, there's a nigga. Like, all right, we don't allow colors in here, right? And I was like, I would immediately leave, but I would laugh hysterically. Like, I would laugh about it later. Like, I was like hoping when I walked in, he'd be like, because he would say like, women weren't allowed in these type of establishments.
And what else?
And I was like, please say color. And I swear he looked at me dead in the eye when he's like, yeah, women. And I was, please say color.
Depending on the tour group, people would say,
I was hoping he would have said colors, and I would have been like, "This is everything I wanted." Now I need to speak to a manager. Like, I don't know, but I probably wouldn't have done a manager. But like, still, I was just like, "Please say some wild, out of pocket shit," and they didn't, and I was very disappointed.
How many colors did you see in Kentucky?
Not many.
More than West Virginia?
Yes.
Okay.
But I feel like in West Virginia we stayed in the cabin.
Mm-hmm.
This one we were way more present outdoors. Now, like black, like couples and stuff, no. Like black families, no. Like maybe a random black.
Was he the groundskeeper?
No. It was like participating, like running.
Oh, okay.
There was like 2 black guys who did like the half marathon, the 13 miles, and there was a couple that did 5Ks.
How did How did you do? Did you check like your numbers and stuff for the 5K?
Apparently, it took like a little over an hour for us to do, which is a little slow. I felt like I was walking. I feel like I typically do 3 miles in about 45 minutes. Mm-hmm. So the fact that I did over an hour felt slow to me.
Yeah.
But I mean, I felt like I was hoofing it. But in my defense, that morning I woke up, did my 7 miles, and then I did the 5K.
You be tripping.
Well, this is also why my body yearns for the bed.
Because my body yearns for the bed.
No, because
that could be the R&B song that we're missing.
Yo, you know
my
what?
body yearns for the bed.
My body yearns for the bed. Actually, I'm gonna go with Sono, and I'm gonna have him make a song next week or next time we come meet. I'll play it because
my body
yearns for the bed because it does typically. Because I usually run my body very ragged. On purpose. I used to always say, like, you know how people like, oh, you burn the candle from both ends? Mm-hmm. No, like I cut slits and I'm burning it in the middle too. I'm like, it's like a fucking fireball.
Like wherever the wick is, it's lit.
Yeah, it's lit. Like I've exposed the wick to light it in other areas. Because most times, I mean, even then I felt good. Like I didn't feel tired. And then even then after we did that, we walked like another 7 miles. Like I was telling you, like because we didn't really do like Ubers or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
So like everything was like within, but like everything was like a mile this way, and the other thing was like a mile this way. So like mile. You know what I'm saying? So it was like very quick to add it up. Like I think even the first day we did like 7 miles. Now it was even before. I was like we flew there 7 miles, called it a night. Next day I worked out, did the 5K. Then we continued walking. Went to sleep. I had to leave early because my flight was at like 5 a.m. And then I came back. Met a nice lady named Annette. She was awesome.
Where'd you meet her at?
At the hotel. She was the concierge. Yeah.
Concierge.
Yeah. I guess the
front desk.
The front desk person.
Okay.
But she was cool. We talked. I actually had to be like, I gotta go. I Uber outside. Like I gotta leave. Like I need to leave. But
and when you left out, you were walking in slow motion to her.
Kind of, maybe. I mean, she was nice. She was really nice.
Like, that's the man for me.
No, she was married with kids.
That's the man for me.
Maybe. I mean, but
because you found out she was married with kids.
Yeah, maybe. Because I immediately lost interest.
He was like, oh, no.
Because anything, I was like, oh, I'll come back next year. Maybe. No, not. I mean, anyway. But hotel was nice. I was on the second floor, so I took the stairs just because I didn't want to be that guy who rode the elevator. There was, it was fun. I had a good time. I'm glad I did the medal. And then Saturday I have another 5K I'm doing. And I signed up for some virtual ones.
The hot chocolate joint?
Hustle Cider.
Cider, not chocolate.
Hot cider.
Hot cider.
But I did sign up for 2 virtual ones. Since I do technically 10K a day.
Okay. Yeah.
It essentially just says like do it and then just mark your time. Mm-hmm. So I did a sloth one. Cause I like the hoodie, and I did another one for what was the other one? There was another one. I forgot what it was.
We could start a 5K.
No, I know we talked about it. No, but literally, like they literally just say like pay for the shirt and the medal, and it's like I feel like if you get enough of it, because they give you like 6 months to do it. So like you essentially, I was like I can just. I mean, like at that point, I'm just paying for medals at this point. I'm not actually going to an event, and so I was like, well, what would say like I couldn't just double dip my, because again, I do 7 miles a day, but that's technically it's 2 5Ks. So in one workout, I've knocked out 2 5Ks or a 10K.
Yep.
And they don't really track you either, so it's like I could literally just say,
there's no reason to be dishonest.
I know there isn't.
It's for a good cause. It's raising money to give little Timmy a lung.
Maybe, but it's still like it's like what would stop somebody just fronting and being like, I got 1,700 medals and shit.
Or you can just go to the medal store.
Yeah, that's what I was like, I mean, because I've looked into creating my own medals, actually, to be honest, and I was like, I could just kind of do my own thing, but I mean, good experience. I'm looking forward to Saturdays. I want to try to do 5 before the end of the year. I think it's just a personal goal at this point.
So right now we're looking at 2 completed by the end of this week.
2 completed that are in physical locations. I have 2 remote, and I'm trying to see if I can find another like physical location one. But it seems like most of them happen during like the earlier part of the year. So I might have to do another virtual one.
Goals, everybody. Niggas getting shit done.
Well, I mean, trying to. It was even funny. I was talking to somebody. I was like, "Yeah, I got 5K to run before the homecoming." It's like, why you running? I was like, no, I'm walking, bro. I was like, my knees ain't ready yet, but I want to get there. I was even looking at shoes.
Hocus. You're going to have to step into the...
Brooks, actually.
Brooks.
Yeah, okay. Let me tell you, I didn't even know about these shoes, okay?
Okay.
And so apparently there's like shoe shops where they actually like measure your feet.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
you step on this device and it measures your length, of course, your width, your gait for walking.
I know there's like widths and shoes, but like most times I've just never had a problem. But apparently there's like multiple different anyway. And it was funny because I found out about this because I was looking at people's feet and I was like, yo, I've never seen any of these brands. Like Hoka's, yes, but like I was like, what the fuck is Brooks?
You know what I had to say, right? This is just how white people get back.
No, and I was just like, yo, that's so crazy. And I was like, and it was even funny because I was talking to somebody, and I was like, and they were like, yeah, I'm doing a run next week, and I was like, oh, what are you doing? Like a 5K, 10K, and like she was just looking at me, and I was like, half marathon, and then she was like, full marathon, and I was like, I'm sorry to insult you because she's
did running. She look like a marathon runner, or did she just look?
Well, she's in shape, but I didn't know she ran 26 miles. Like that's crazy, and but it was funny when her reaction. I was like 5K, 10K. She was like,
she hit you with that.
I don't do that ghetto shit. She was like, yeah.
No,
that's exactly it. But then when I told her, I was like, what shoes do you wear? Because I was just curious because. I even felt like at one point I tried to run on the asphalt and I was like, yo, this is hard. Like I felt the resistance. And then she was like, well, what shoes did you wear? And I was like, well, Adidas. And she was just like
looking at you. She definitely gave you that.
Yeah. She was just like, oh, you're a rookie. And I'm like, yeah, I am. I just told you that. I literally just told you this was my first 5K. And so she was like, well, go to this place called Pacers. They'll take care of you. I wear Brooks. And I was just like, okay. Cool. But all that being said, that's kind of been with me. Just the trip, and I don't think I've done anything else.
Well, with me, periodically I DoorDash. I've got a trip coming up, and it's not to Kentucky, but I've got a trip coming up, and I just want to make some extra money to have for the trip and pay off some of my expenses up front.
Yeah.
So I started DoorDashing again, and Sunday I went out. First dash of the day. So I don't like to dash in my neighborhood. I drive a little bit out. They got a little bit more money. And so I drive like 10, 15 minutes away, dash over there. But they will send you pickups that are going in the direction that you might be going in. So pickup came, I had to turn around and go back, but the destination was towards where I wanted to go.
Oh, that makes sense.
Destination was a CVS, right? CVS, 9 o'clock in the morning. And with the app, it doesn't tell you what you're getting until you actually get there and say, I have arrived.
Oh, so the CVS is where you're picking the thing up.
I'm picking up the item from CVS.
I thought like somebody ordered it and they were at the CVS. I was like, that's crazy.
Weird stuff like that.
Yeah.
So CVS, 9 o'clock in the morning. And I get there, I have arrived at the store. And then I open it up and it tells me it is a Plan B pill at 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning.
Yeah, somebody was busting them cheeks open.
So I go in the store and go to the section, grab the pill off the top counter, and it's in one of those plastic theft prevention boxes. And I bring it up to the guy at the counter, and he says, the Sunday morning special. And I said, oh my. I was not prepared for him to designate the Plan B pill as the Sunday morning special.
I wouldn't either, because honestly, I mean, I get it, because everywhere that you work, you come up with stuff. So apparently in that area, Plan B be flying off the hooks on Sunday morning.
Sunday mornings. It is the regret that you have to contend with.
I wonder if they purposely because shipments come in usually on the weekdays, right? I wonder how much. I guess they monitor.
I don't think they put them all out, right?
No, I know they don't, but I mean there has to be waves as well, though, right?
I'm sure
in February there may be that shit spikes, right? Yeah. Or during the holiday season, that shit spikes.
Well, most people were born in August, and just globally, most people were born in August. So around Thanksgiving, Christmas break, that's when Plan B pills probably skyrocket, right? If we monitor the stock, it's probably whatever the pharmaceutical company is.
I could talk to him. He probably inside trading a little bit,
or we just look at history, whatever. And then I had another order, and it was kind of different. It was on one side of town to pick up one thing, and then drive to another side of town.
So that's somebody who just got the DoorDash premium, and they would send you all over the place.
So it was basically I'm picking up cinnamon rolls from Crofton, and then I'm driving to Greenbelt.
Wait, was it like in a bakery, or is it like
it's a particular? It's called Cinnaholic or something like that.
Okay. I was like, I know they didn't send you to like a Safeway, and like
but that's what I'm saying is that's the area that I generally like dash in.
No. I'm just saying like I was more so concerned that they sent you to get cinnamon rolls from like a generic ass.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got the cinnamon buns from Crofton. Then they sent me to Greenbelt to go to Safeway to pick up coffee because the destination was down the road at a church. But hear this. So I do the shopping in the Safeway, and I'm looking for items, and a lot of times like the inventory isn't correct, so you got to replace. Yeah. Send them a notice like they don't have this. How about that? Whatever. Get to the end, and there are multiple ways to pay. One way is with the red card. It's on my phone. Scan it. That scans my face. Okay, transaction goes through. Another way through some of the retailers is through a barcode that shows up on your phone for that particular retailer.
Okay.
And that's what it told me it was going to do, right? So I go to scan everything, put them in bags, and then it says on the screen, like, scan the barcode with your gun. First, ask the retail person to take taxes off. So once they said take taxes off, I was like, oh, this is a church. This is a church making this order because they don't pay taxes.
Yeah.
Even though I pay taxes at this, I didn't pay for the cinnamon bun, whatever. So she came over and she couldn't do it for whatever reason. And she said, you need to bring up the barcode. And I went to the next screen. There was no barcode. And it just went to the red card. So I tried to scan with the red card and it was declined. It was declined twice. And I was like, I don't know what to do. So the lady said, step out to the side, call DoorDash. I'll call DoorDash and say, hey, I can't pick up this order because I don't have an option to pay for it.
Yeah.
She said to me, well, can't you just pay for it out of your pocket and we pay you back?
No.
And I said, fuck no. Just straight up, fuck no. Okay, we understand. And she was like, I'm just going to take it off the order for you. And I'm like it was a big, for all the driving I had to do, it was a lot of money for the trip, right? Significant. It wasn't like $7, $20, $40. It was a lot of money for the trip. And I wanted all the money.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I got one half of the trip. So what's going to happen with that? She was like, don't worry about it. I'll make sure you get paid for it. But the unmitigated goal for DoorDash to be like, you can just pay for it. We'll give you the money back.
Yeah, no. Because that take, even if they say they do, I know. I'm agreeing with you. Even if they say they do, it's like, there's no guarantee you're going to get it back right away. Because even, and it would piss me off, like the hotel, they held my money, right? And I was like, when are you going to release it? It took like a week and a half to get my money back. And I'm like, what the fuck would y'all do? And given I know it's part of my bank, but it's like, same thing. If they paid you, right? It would take like a week and a half. And it's like, bro, that's my money.
I have an account that's separate and I don't use. It's just like in case shit happens account. Right? Mm-hmm. But if you got bills to pay and that money ain't there in the account that you pay bills with, like that's an inconvenience.
Yeah, no, it is.
And I was already in the hole because my bank put a hold on my account for the tickets for the flight.
Yeah.
For whatever. And it was just like, nah, suck my dick from the back door, Dash. That's not happening.
Yeah, there's too much going on right now.
So I dropped it off at the church, and the church was in like a shopping center, right? In Greenbelt, on Greenbelt Road. And the police pulled up behind me. Like, I'm handing the food to the person out front. Like, I get out the car, open the trunk, grab the big ass bag of cinnamon rolls, hand it to them, and the police pull up behind me. And I'm just like, but you see there's no parking. There's signs in the parking lot saying there's no parking.
Yeah.
So like, how else am I supposed to give them this food? They're just like, you can't stay here. I know. I'm just.
That's a
I'm just doing this.
Like, you don't you have crime to look for?
Like
you're doing too much.
Just go.
Like he saw you pull in and was like, oh, I got this motherfucker. Like
it was annoying, but like it was one of those things like, I don't just leave me alone.
Yeah.
And I also found out while dashing because like it's the Halloween season that there is a new porch ornament that I never suspected.
What?
So fall you might get pumpkins, you might get the skeletons, you might get the leaves or the long signs that say fall.
Oh, this was
or whatever.
Never mind.
How about fire hydrants? They have fire hydrant porch ornaments, and I've seen it on multiple houses, and I'm just like, I don't either.
It's like a 6-7 thing or something.
Like maybe it's a designation for firefighters. Like a firefighter lives here, so people work at the post office. They have mailboxes. People who work at strip clubs have poles. Like I don't know. Like it's just. But the fire hydrant porch ornament is a thing.
Yeah.
And I've never seen it.
I can't. I was just trying to think of different ways and even being like funny, and I can't. That seems like a dumb. That seems like something that would be in Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
And then because it's there, it's like, oh, I clearly need this. And it's like, no, you don't. Because it makes no sense why you need a fire hydrant on your house. And on your porch.
No, I don't.
Some stuff doesn't make sense to have on your porch, but I would want it. Like a wagon. There's no reason to have a wagon on your porch.
What would be in the wagon, though? Are you decorating the wagon?
Maybe flower pots? I don't know.
Oh, ooh.
Being like one of those people.
Yeah.
I wanted a porch just so I could put like a rocking chair.
You sit in the chair.
Yeah, I know. And then maybe like a wagon with some shit in it, and maybe like one of those old snow sleds, you know, the ones with the wooden seat and the blades underneath.
Yeah.
I don't know why I need that. I feel like it'd be something off.
You would get the fire hydrant. I am hearing out of your mouth right now.
But I can't see the fire hydrant. I like the winter because I'm a winter baby. I feel like the sled aligns with that.
Yeah.
The wagon reminds me of my youth.
Mm-hmm.
Fire hydrant. I don't know nothing why I would want that. Unless I could paint it in cool colors. But even then,
red. What's a cool color for a fire hydrant?
I feel like I would have to have. It would have to be like neon.
Chartreuse.
Neon, like something crazy, and multiple neons. But then,
pause fire hydrant.
But see, my concern would be is that I would have it on there, and then my luck would be I would have a fire at my house, and they would try to
come
use
to that, and
I'd be like, "Oh, y'all idiots!" And they'd be like,
"So we know why your house burned down. Your fire hydrant doesn't work."
Yeah, and I couldn't be mad at anybody but myself. You're right. I shouldn't have put that there.
Or your fire, you live in a busy street, so if your house burns down, you got the fire hydrant on the porch. They're recording it, and people are zooming in on the fire hydrant.
Oh, I couldn't take that. Look at this dumbass. With his hot pink non-working fire hydrant.
This decorative fire hydrant ain't saving.
Nah, that's stupid.
Shit.
I might as well put a fake manhole on my porch. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's how you get Dontrell.
Yeah. Booby trap.
Booby trap. You put a fake manhole like open and shit. Perfect.
I'm not gonna lie, like I haven't ordered much lately, but like I've been kind of disappointed that I haven't had like shit thrown at my house. Like I'm kind of like, oh, these guys are unexciting.
They've given up on you, man.
I think so, man. I figured somebody's probably been scanning and probably was like, yeah, we gotta do better with this guy. He's making us look bad.
Yeah, it's a chance. There's a chance that they've seen.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen the same guy again.
Well, I mean, everybody get different routes.
I know. I know they've been moving around. I'm not saying he got fired, but he might have got a worse route, maybe.
Yeah, he's getting chased by pit bulls and shit.
Yeah, probably.
Definitely get chased by pit bulls.
In my house.
For sure. Well, I don't think I got anything else other than to lead the audience to stick around for the second half of the show, where we talk to a Mr. Joee Spacey. And Nygel, I got to commend you. You crushed this one.
Oh, really?
You crushed this one, bro.
Okay, thanks.
This is just look forward to a real good time from the Don't Judge Me podcast and a Mr. Joee Spacey right after the break.
Don't judge me.
We're joined today by Joee Spacey, a self-taught visual artist, curator, and creative force from PG County, Maryland. Known for his bold, emotionally charged imagery, Joee's work bridges the line between graphic design and fine art, reflecting the layered inner worlds that we often keep hidden. His current solo exhibition, Monsters, showing at the Creative Suitland Arts Center, dives deep into the human psyche, exploring how lived experiences, emotions, and unspoken thoughts can manifest as monsters we battle within. In addition to exhibiting his work, Joee Spacey is a proud collaborator with the Creative Suitland community, a community-based arts hub dedicated to nurturing local talent and amplifying underrepresented voices in the DMV's creative landscape. His pieces blend raw emotion with striking visuals, storytelling, creating spaces where viewers can recognize a bit of their own humanity in his honesty. Please welcome to the Don't Judge Me podcast, Mr. Joee Spacey.
Hey, happy to be here. What's up, y'all?
What's up?
Hey, nothing, man.
Awesome. Well,
that was a great intro, by the way.
Right? He does great intros. Like it's like poetic.
Yeah, that was like really cinematic. Like I was like really humbled by that. Like,
well, I think highly of you as an individual. Like I've seen you from afar for a while, like just straight up and down. As a creative myself, you have something in you that I believe anyway that I don't have in me, and I respect that a lot. And that is like your pieces are a part of your integrity. Like it is you are flowing through your art. Like I look at the way I do things and the way that a lot of different artists do things is just different. And I can see that and appreciate that about you. So I tried my best to like write a little something nice about you. But welcome to the Don't Judge Me podcast, and glad to have you aboard.
Yeah, glad to be here, man. This is dope.
Yeah, so I mean, and like I said, very poetic intro, and I guess if you don't mind kind of elaborating, just for the viewers out there, what are some things that you're proud of with this exhibit that you have going on in Suitland?
Yeah, sure. No problem at all. So this is my first solo exhibition. I'm also from Suitland, Maryland.
Yeah.
So this being like my first show alone means a lot because, man, like, not just outside of myself, I'm also bringing friends, peers, and other walks of life who don't typically hang out in like the galleries or like the creative spaces into my events with me. For me, it's a big feat because I'm self-taught. So every step of the way, like becoming a curator, having like a solo exhibition, all those things are like big W's and accomplishments to me personally, because I did like a semester as an art student. I just kind of fell into art, like, and even with that, like my first go round with it was like graphic design, which I'm like certified in now, but I dive into it when necessary. So also, can I curse on you?
Say whatever you need to say, play.
Yeah.
Everyone goes through like real shit on like their day to day. Like we all go through like heavy layered experiences. So this show came together rather quickly, but it was like a culminating factor of like so many real life things that were going on from the first part of the year up to like summer. So the fact that I got it during my B-Day month, turning 31, and it's in my hometown, and it runs through like as a nonprofit, it ran through like our biggest event of the year. It was a lot of like, it felt good. It felt like a lot, but it felt great. I know that was long-winded, but it means a lot,
No, speak your truth, man. I mean, that sounds amazing. And I mean, congratulations. I don't know if you heard it, but I mean, that's amazing to have your first show, and being able to kind of learn all the things along the way. I guess, what are some things, like looking forward to the future? Because of course we're going to see more of you, I'm hoping. Is there anything that you would possibly do differently, or if you could maybe like have like a wish list of things you'd want to do to improve? Do you have anything in mind?
Yeah. And it's actually about to start happening like now.
Oh, nice.
Because with this show, I didn't know what I could do, what was possible. Like it's my first time, so like a lot of it was just like trying it out. And I was like, well, if I don't get another solo, like, I did all I could. But I got another solo.
Nice. Congratulations. Thank
you, bro. Like I got another solo coming up out Mount Rainier, first quarter, like January, ending on Valentine's Day. So I'm big on world building. I want to have like cutouts. I want to see if I could kind of upgrade my 3D printing game to more of like a statue, or kind of like just like a bigger like thing, as opposed to it being like small.
Yeah.
I want to kind of be like something that's almost life size. As far as like really curating like my lighting, how I want it to look, how I want it to sound, how I want it to feel, it's always like another level to stuff like that. But all in all, like I think everything was cool.
Nice. And I guess when you say like the 3D printing, I mean, how big are you trying to do? You doing like life size? Or are you doing like in between? Or like the ideal would be any size?
Yeah, dude. Like I look up to like people like Cause. So Cause is out here with like larger than life scale work, like parade stuff. Obviously for like a gallery.
Yeah.
I would want it to be smaller than me, probably like 4 foot, 3 foot, something like that. I'm 6'2", so I would want something that's like big.
Yeah.
For people to like imagine like, wow, like this is like something real. And like I could imagine this being in like my home. So just always like trying to figure out how to scale up, I guess.
Nice. And I guess you mentioned earlier you're self-taught. Are you learning like in Blender and stuff like that, or are you doing something different?
So I know how to 3D print by way of taking classes at MLK Library, but I do
Nice.
collaborate with a 3D printer. I collaborate with like other artists. Um, I was introduced to another artist who does 3D printing. Dude does it out his house, but he does all my stuff now. Like I pay him to do what he does
Yeah.
great. It works out.
Well, I mean, that's how you learn too, because they have their experience. You learn from them, and then it allows you to kind of not necessarily like a shortcut, but you learn some of the stuff that you would have had to like waste not waste time because you're learning in that process, but still kind of like I can get right to what I want to do versus it took me a week and a half to get to this point. Like I could save time, and that way you can render those results that hopefully will be in the next show or maybe the show afterwards.
Exactly. Like if you work at Nike and you have like shoe ideas, you like you could learn all that you're going to learn outside of Nike, but once you get to Nike, you're like, oh man, like let me flip through this Rolodex real quick and just pick out everything that I like and talk to them about details, and now it's in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, and they'll be able to crack it out from there, which is awesome. And it's good, like you say, referencing I guess the world building is being able to have those connections, and that way you can maybe dabble into other areas, continue moving forward.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Man. And then so January's the next one, and you said that's in Mount Rainier. Is there another one after that? I mean, hopefully, or is there ideas, talks, conversations?
Honestly, it's all happening really fast because I got the okay for the second show while the current show is still up.
Okay.
So I don't know what comes. Everything's just been happening in real time. So, now I'm focusing on making new work. It's going to be darker.
Oh, okay.
Monsters was very colorful. It was very had a lot of like different colors around the work, but this show I wanted to be dark. It's gonna be called Crow, and it's based on like a dark character, like just like me personally, I'm a Libra. I'm born in October.
Okay.
I feel like fall, winter brings out like a different energy. It feels darker. People struggle with like seasonal depression. You just not seeing the sun, you know what I'm saying? And also like just playing in like dark imagery. I believe in balance. So if Monsters was like me trying to stay happy and stay vibrant during like all these real life experiences, going through real shit, Crow is like me kind of like giving in and like being like, fuck it. Like, it's kind of dark. I'm kind of in this right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just embody it, embrace it.
Yeah, exactly. Like how Doja Cat went from like Doja to like Scarlet. It's like I'm into that. Like,
yeah. The transformation, but it also shows range at that point because then you're able to kind of do the inverse or the opposite, and it's like, all right, I could be happy, and I could also go, a little darker if I need to.
Yeah, like in my real life, people always look to me to like smile and all that, but that's not you 24/7. Like
nah. Everybody wears masks, so like you gotta have it, and sometimes it's easier just to be like, yo, I'm just sad. Like I don't want to put up a facade. Like I'm not vibing, bro. Like
I know that, bro.
Like I just want to be sad. Let me just be sad.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it today, and that's cool. I don't gotta feel it today.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, you said, and I guess dabble into it. The crow, I guess inspiration. Like with some of the art, I guess now you're grinding out because you essentially have 2 months, right? Like,
yeah.
How's that going? I mean, how's your? I mean, pause. Creative juices.
Unpause. Keep it juicy.
Yeah,
like it juicy.
How your juices flowing, bro?
I'm watch this back and be like, yo, he asked me about my juices. Like,
yeah, exactly. Like this gonna be the wildest clip. That's what it's gonna be.
Man, what? Nah. I'm in a cool space. Like right now, I feel inspired to communicate a lot of like my day to day and how I feel. It's just about like slowing time down to make the work. I started today. I started spray painting. Last night I was working. I started like a piece. I'm trying to scale up my work, so do bigger canvas work. Yeah. The gallery I'm going to be holding it at, holding the show at, is 3510 in Mount Rainier.
Okay.
So it's a good look and a good feel to like be able to fill out a space like that with big work, and I could curate it more. I could kind of fine tune that to like my personality more. And honestly, I always tell people I work like a rapper, like I work like an artist, like a musical artist.
Yeah.
Because I just make a bunch of stuff and then from there I pick what needs to like go, like how they just like record, and then they be like, all right,
you kind of splice it into whatever you need to do.
Feel me? Like 15 to 20 songs go in this. If extra, you know what I'm saying? I got a deluxe.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I guess just for comparison, just because I'm not familiar with the spaces, how big is the Suitland space compared to the Mount Rainier? You said 35 by 10, but I have no context with the other places. How big it is?
Oh no, my bad. It was Station 3510. That's the name of the game.
I'm sorry. Okay. I thought it was like a space. That's why I was like, oh, that seems large. Especially, I was like, yo, I was like, I didn't know they even came that big.
No worries, bro. So, I damn near think 3510 is bigger.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Like, I don't know the specs of either space, but I just think in terms of like the aesthetic of it, it's a gallery. It's a standalone gallery, and we are a art center with a gallery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like there's just, you know, it just makes sense to like how to lay it out and stuff, as opposed to fitting it around like everyday functionality.
Okay. No, that makes sense. Thank you.
No problem.
So I have a question. It's about names. We got Crow, we got Monsters. But where did Joee Spacey come from?
So my dad got me hip to like PayPal when I was like a kid. And it was like a prompt screen that came up, and it was like, who are they paying or something like that. And I think they said something about like an alias. And I was like, I don't know, man. Like I thought really nothing of it. I was just like Joee Spacey. And I thought that was so cool. And then shortly after that, I learned how to screen print. And I'm a Pharrell fan. I'm a like NERD fan.
Yeah.
So, like astronomical stuff, rockets, space, all that seemed cool. So it was like, yeah, this kind of makes sense for like the alias. Like Joee Spacey just felt cool. It just seemed like a real. So sometimes people think that's my real name, bro.
Yeah, I would assume you were Joey.
No, I thought it was until I looked at the the stuff, and I was like, oh, okay.
We're gonna avoid using that name.
No,
Joey Spacey.
I mean, that's who it is. It's Joee Spacey. Yeah, so
Joee Spacey.
It's fine. People, my real friends who I grew up with, they'll be like, I don't know whether to call you KJ, Joey Spacey, or whatever. I'm like, I get it. It's cool. Like, I know who you're talking to.
But I could vibe with that because I play a lot of video games, and a lot of people just refer to me as by my gamer tag.
I don't know your gamer tag. What's your gamer tag?
Well, it's a long one is Uzumaki Ninetales, right?
Uzumaki.
I'm an anime fan, but it usually gets shortened down to just Uzi. So I get called Uzi. No, I just get called Uzi.
Uzi.
But I'm not violent, and I don't fight. So I mean, I come off. It's like a contradiction. Like also like I always have these nicknames that don't make sense. Because in high school I was black. That was my nickname. I'm the most light skinned dude you ever know. But it's because I made a joke once where it was like, you can't sit here, and I was like, because I'm black, and they were like, no. I was like, because I'm white, because I'm mixed, and so then they were like, you wild, and then that stuck, and so I just got called black, and then now it's Uzi.
Now it's Uzi Tails.
Yeah, well, no, it's just Uzi, bro.
No, it's Uzi Tails.
No, you can't just be changing up the nickname.
We're keeping it juicy. It's Uzi Tails.
Crazy.
Yeah, I guess, I got the juicy tails.
If you guys see me moving around, we have like these lights that I gotta like make sure that they stay on.
Oh yeah. I
gotta move motion sensor.
Like yo,
dark.
What's gonna be good? Because it's crazy. Because it's like even if it goes in the dark, it's like bruh, and then you gotta do too much to get it going back on.
The worst ones, restroom motion detection lights.
No, those things are scary, bro.
Like, because if you are in a building and you are on a different floor using the restroom for a particular reason, and then it's motion detection, but it's just like, but I ain't really like waving my hands in the air like I don't care right now because I might need them later.
Mm-hmm.
And it just gets dark, and you're just sitting there, and you're just like, yay.
No, but that's
crazy.
That's a fear. Like you're taking a dump or something, and all of a sudden the lights go out, and it's like, I'm not here for.
Oh
this.
no.
Okay, exactly.
No. I'm doing this wrong. This is.
But even what's scarier is, let's just say you're sitting there and then the lights come on. It's like, oh no,
you didn't hear the door open or anything, and the lights just come on. Like,
nah, like the ghost about to take my shit. Like, nah, bro, like I ain't here.
You can't fight because your pants are down.
No, you just gotta give up.
You just
gotta give up. You just gotta be like, you got it.
Out.
I'm here for the afterlife, bro. Like, let's go. Where are we going? Who are we haunting? Where are we
going next?
Where are we going?
Where are we going next?
All right, Scrooge, what's up?
No. If I see the lights come on and I didn't hear the door open or no footsteps, I'm shook. Like, what the hell? Like,
no, you gotta do like, what was that? Like Wild Joint. It was like this guy. Apparently, he wanted to fight his neighbor, but he knew he was allergic to peanut butter, so he put his hands in peanut butter and went to go fuck him up. You gotta grab shit.
Put it on your hands and get ready to fight.
You gotta square up, and then somebody, the one's there, you gotta be a long.
Nobody needs to know. Right?
You gotta go a long time in the sink. You just gotta be like, I was about to punch somebody or something. Get them out of here.
Yeah, that is crazy. Speaking of getting them out here, so monsters, right? I'm very interested in this because you're taking themes like stress, anxiety, depression, and you're giving them masks. So, like, what was the thought behind that? A colorful mask to represent anxiety. Like, how does Joee Spacey get there?
Oh, you know what? I'm in the next room. Can I show this on camera?
You can show it on camera.
Yeah. Oh yeah, let's do that. All right. So, boom. Before I give you the explanation, let me see if I don't think there's anybody in there still. All right. So, let's see.
Oh, those are tight.
So for the opening and the closing, these have LED lights that illuminate them.
Okay.
All right, so boom. All right, just to show that, get that on camera real quick. Now, let me answer your question. So you said, why did I give them masks?
Or how did the thought process come from the monsters that we deal with internally to be like masks? I think you mentioned it earlier, but just a little bit of elaboration here.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, monsters in itself was me trying to do my best to like make original work, like to because I'm self-taught. Like I learned how to like draw based on like drawing like other people's cartoons or like characters like everybody else. So I was just trying to like think about like what would like be weird to me. What if I saw some weird shit on like in a gallery? Would I be like, oh, I would like this? So monsters was me kind of like vibing out the music with like my old pastels and these like nice size canvases, and I was just like trying to convey like what colors and shapes made me feel like what I was feeling that day, or me communicating what I was feeling that day. So the final piece is the most chaotic, and it's called Final Boss.
Oh, nice.
And the first piece was the most chill one, and it's called Monster. But it's just like, you know, I like a Silent Hill, Resident Evil and stuff where it's like a blur of like humanoid nightmare shit. Like I was having a lot of weird dreams while I was coming up with the concept for monsters. Like my dreams were like really like lucid, and they would like shake me. They would like, you know, kind of freak me out a little bit. So I was like, I might need to start drawing.
Yeah.
I was kind of getting out of like a creative block, and I was also like having all these like up and down types of days, unfortunately. So me making those weird ass pieces kind of made me feel like, all right, well, I like it. I hope people like it, and people like it. So I hope that answers your question.
Oh, it does. Absolutely.
No,
So
yeah.
this is outside of your usual wheelhouse. Is
Yeah.
what you're saying right now. So usually what is Joee Spacey creating? Like what are your tools? How do you apply it? Like how's it work for Joee Spacey?
Usually I haven't touched a paintbrush in a while. Like now I'm in love with like oil pastels and paint markers, spray cans. Like I come from graffiti, like tagging in like my neighborhood. It depends on like what I'm doing, because now that I work more now outside of like artistry. So if I do it, it's like, okay, stickers, t-shirts, tangible items like a 3D printed item. I rarely paint for real. So that's why it's like, all right, if I paint, it's got to have like a home. Like this got to make sense, because I don't even be feeling like painting for real. And that also videos. So visuals and like photo. Like I've been big into like, you know, I do tech also. So lighting and sound, they influence me a lot as well. So sometimes I'll post just like a simple photo, but the lighting makes you feel something. So it's pathos is like my big thing, like emotion. So if I can convey an emotion, that's going to enable conversation between artist and audience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about that I appreciate, because I don't think that way. I don't have that kind of connection with the stuff I do.
Just fuck.
I'm just like, my shit's simple. Like, it felt cool, so I wanted to do it, so I did it.
Yeah.
And he's got like, it resonates within him. Different like I could never see lighting, but like, ooh, idea. And like I respect it, because like I get it. It's a different approach, and you know, sometimes I've sat on like different panels or artist talks, and people are explaining things, and I'm just sitting there like, I ain't gonna touch the audience like that, because I'm just gonna say something like, I saw green, and I just was like, boy, I just wanted to paint somebody in a green shirt.
Yeah.
Like it really be like that for me.
Yeah.
I feel like that's real.
And everybody else it's generally like something like it's just deep within them. And they want to share.
I feel like I gotta get it off, bro. Like on a day to day, it'd be a lot. It's a lot of stuff that'll like irk me for real. I'm real laid back, but it'd be a lot of stuff that like irk me and get under my skin. So I'd be like, I gotta. At some point, I know I gotta paint or make something new, because it's like I've been sitting on this, holding my tongue or whatever for too long. I gotta get this off.
But it's good though that you're willing to even take on something that you're not a fan of either. Because I mean, like a lot of times, like that also speaks like, I'm knocking this out because I don't want to do it, and then you're able to still convey your message as well, and then it allows you to then really dive into and appreciate the stuff that you do enjoy, because then it's not as, I guess, like a problem, because it's like, I actually like doing this or this form of art, and then you appreciate it more.
Well, to be real, thank you. But with stuff like this, it's like I used to work at a couple galleries in the DMV, and I remember giving like a tour of a gallery one time. I can say this now, and like the owner was like really like a stickler for like reviews and like stuff like that. Like it wasn't like, oh, like, I feel so strongly about the work, I have this connection and I want people to understand. It was like, no, we got to get this review up so that this critic can da. And it was like, dang, you want the look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't care about the thing. But she was like the person was retired.
It's a she, everybody. Mm-hmm. You try to cover it up. It's too late. It's a she.
Mm-hmm.
So and all like, the she gallery owners out there are on the edge. All of them. They're all on the edge, and they don't know who could Joee Spacey.
Who could it be? But nah, and stuff like that makes me feel like I know what I connect with when I go to galleries or when I look at work. So it don't gotta. I'm never one of these artists. I can't do it. Like I'm not, and I poke fun at them a lot because it's like, dude, I'm self-taught. We're in the same room. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you keep your little pinky up.
Yeah, I'm not like an artist in that form. And even when you did that, I was like, boy, like who would paint like that? Like that's crazy. Like, but then once you did that, I was like, I also see the person that you were talking about, and I was just like, oh yeah, no, I wouldn't. I can't draw for shit. Stick figures is like my best, and even I would be like, bro, you doing too much. Like, chill out.
It's like. I just feel like it should all be like a raw emotion for real. Like even if it's like a thought out process or it's good, I feel like, say with music, people want like artist development and all of that, but after a while, something starts to feel manufactured, and you want something that's straight from like the person, that person, like who they are. You kind of just want to see like, man, I want to. That's why. People go to open mics. That's why people go to see live painting. That's why people want the raw shit, because it's like, what's the element? What's the essence of it? Like, how are they doing this? Where is this coming from? As opposed to you just being like, yeah, we got this show put together. It's like, no, I want to see the actual thing come together. So,
yeah, you mentioned music, and currently, I don't know if you're a hip hop head or what have you, but currently there are no rap songs or hip hop songs in the top 40.
At all?
At all.
What?
Not a single one.
We had so much good music come out this year.
So I have a thought, and my thought is it's not a bankable product like it used to be anymore, because of people want the look more than they want to contribute to the culture of hip hop. They want the look of every rapper now shops designer. There are no more rappers that shop at the mall. Right. You know what I mean? Like it's just there's no development of sorts. Everyone wants to hit And the moment they hit, they're big, and that's just it.
Right.
There's no coming from it. So I think there's it's the current stream of hip hop is not entering culture because it's not pushing culture. It's just like a rinse and repeat thing. So hearing me say to you, there's nothing in top 40 as far as hip hop is concerned. Is that like concerning to you, or do you feel like it's so much good music out there that's not really a problem because you can always find what you're looking for?
A little bit of both. I think two things could be true. I think it's weird because I listen to music every day, and I don't know how anything from the Clips album isn't on there. And we can just work from there. Like, there's still quality product. I don't get that one. But also, I do feel like algorithms are so curated and tailored to you. Like, you don't gotta listen to the radio. You don't really have to like tune into those things. But I don't know. I don't know how the numbers work. But for me, it's like there's still a lot of good music going on. Like, people are still going to concerts. People are still consuming hip hop. So I don't get how that's even like a fact right now. Especially because like I watch like hip hop based podcasts. So, you know, my world, it's like I'm watching like Rory and Maul talk about new releases every week, or whoever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always like seeing something with hip hop, and my Twitter, like, or X, is
Twitter,
like, you
yeah,
know, it's a bunch of artists and producers and people like dropping Primo Rice. It's a lot of stuff where I'm like, bro, what? Like, how is this not a thing? Like, I don't know.
Just blew his mind, everybody. It's
coming back down to earth. We can animate.
Yeah. But you know, that's the thing though, right? Because I mean, I haven't listened to the radio in a long time, and to your point, Joey, like, you know, like I listen to, you know, like a Spotify, or, you know, I'm searching for stuff. Like, I have very like, or I'll have the same playlist on repeat, and it's just at this point so large that I listen. Hip hop's incorporated, but there's also other genres in there too. And it's like, I don't, like, if I was to turn on the radio, like I would assume I would get a commercial. Like, I just not anticipating it. But I also could see the radio stations having their own, like, we're pushing this song, because even back in the day when I used to listen to radio, it was like the same 6 songs until it became a new 6 songs. Right. So I guess they just aren't pushing like the Clips, or it's probably some random TikToker or something that has a catchy song or beat, and they're just rocking that joint.
You know what though? I mean, I don't know, because I feel like genres are blurred now. So I don't know, like maybe R&B is dominating. Maybe like pop is like the top dog right now or something like that. I don't know. But for me, it's like I listen to a little bit of everything, and I'm not understanding how that's nothing from hip hop at all. It's crazy.
Thing. Yeah. Strange times we're living in right now.
I would love to know who's making these rules. I'm over here scrolling through my Spotify right now, like, what's going on? But to be fair, I've been on like a Tame Impala R&B kick, Tame Impala alternative R&B. I still listen to a lot of rap. I've gotten into jazz lately.
Jazz?
It's
bro.
man.
I can't listen to jazz.
The side eye he just gave me.
I can't listen to jazz.
He was like,
like, boy.
It's just I'm used to the 4 count, like, and so if jazz is just like freestyling, it's just not there for me
at all, bro. Like, there's people who work jazz into like their lyricism, like Kendrick, like Nas,
but it's still a 4 count.
True, but it's like the musicality of it all.
But that's the part that gets me. Like, personally, it's like watching a movie where something's never been done before, but in the end of the movie, like, it works like all other movies. Like, we know how movies work, and that's why we watch them. So like, I listen to music because I know how it works. I can hear something in there and I'm just like, ooh, I like that, but it's got to have that like repetition for me to get on board with it. And jazz is just outside my brain. It's like kind of like abstract art. Like, sometimes I'm just like, I don't get it, but it's there. Pretty colors. Right? I
think that kind of like plays a part in like my life, because like just like how I need to like create freely. I think I heard a podcast. Y'all know about Shoreline Mafia?
No.
Shoreline Mafia is like a group from Cali, and they basically were like graffiti artists before they started rapping. And one of the artists said, like, I don't even listen to rap. I just be listening to jazz now because life is too chaotic. And I was like, exactly. Like, I was sometimes I don't need words, bro. I just need to hear instruments or like sound.
I can agree with you because, like, honestly, like I've been on my EDM as well, and I will listen to EDM. There won't be a single word, or if there is a word, it's like bass drop, and that's it, right? Like it's something like very, very, like very high level, like like maybe 2 sentences or something at the best, and it just allows me to like lock in, focus. There's no distractions. I don't have to. I'm not singing along because there's nothing to sing along to, right. And it really allows you to just kind of like listen to it and keep it moving, and I guess the same thing. But I will listen to jazz occasionally. I'll listen to other things, but like words, I'm not here for it. Like a lot of times, I'm here for like give me a nice beat, have it change up a little bit, and I can rock with it.
Well, I listen to words because I don't read books, and it makes me feel smart to hear new words. Okay,
I appreciate that. Well, I feel it. I read books. So I be
see, we got to the bottom of it.
I
be wanting to get away from words sometimes. I be like, I'm tired of hearing people talk. Like,
but it's even like I even said this like so a lot of times like people will say like, hey, you see this like whatever's going on in the world. I'm like, nah, I watch cartoons, bro. Like I was like, I just don't like I'm not here for it. Like life sucks sometimes. You got bills, responsibilities. I didn't sign up to be an adult. Like this is whack. And like sometimes I just want to watch. Johnny Adventure or like Bravo or something. I just let me just chill out and let me just zone out, watch some Care Bears or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Just let me just vibe out.
Facts.
Remember simpler times when I could take a nap on the couch.
And you know what? You know what? People who like stay on the news 24/7 like hella anxious, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't need to know about it. I'm good. I will literally watch cartoons, maybe a YouTube video about something stupid like the history of like Play-Doh or some shit. Like it's like, oh, well, this is stupid. Like I didn't need to know this, or there's just nothing serious at all. Like I'm a big kid and I have no problem with that. Just because sometimes it could just be a little overwhelming with life, and it's just like I'm good.
No facts, bro. I just went to go see Chainsaw Man.
No, me too. How'd you like it?
I've been sitting here the whole time.
No, it was dope. I didn't know anything about it beforehand, but like it was. Okay. I give. Solid.
I've been sitting here the whole time thinking that Joee Spacey is Sir Nygel in a parallel universe. So
okay, well I'm waiting for
it. Both of you guys are from Suitland, right?
Well, from the area. I went to Suitland. I graduated in 01.
Oh, with the Y's. Oh, but I didn't. I graduated from a school in Montgomery County.
Okay, cool.
You went to have a better life.
Germantown.
Well, I mean,
but
I also started off better. I was at DeMatha, and then I got kicked out and graduated from Suitland.
Oh, okay. So okay.
yeah. So it's a little different.
Balances out. Right?
Yeah. But well, I guess what was the comparison?
2'6" light-skinned brothers with long hair. You don't have as long as you could have.
Oh yeah, I used to have long hair. I cut it.
Into music and creativity and expansion and shit like y'all just parallel universe niggas.
Okay.
Chainsaw Man say the parallel universe niggas. Like.
Yeah. That sounds like a sitcom on Timu or something. No. Tubi. What was
Tubi? Yeah,
Tubi. Okay, yeah.
Tubi.
But no, I give the movie like a solid 8.5.
Nice. I love Chainsaw Man because Makima, the orange haired one, that's bae for me. Love her. And Rise, I was like, oh, okay, well, I love this love story. This is awesome, and it was really great. Alpha coming off of Demon Slayer, I was expecting more action, but it was solid. I agree with you. Solid movie. Enjoyed it. Are you gonna watch JJK's movie next month by chance?
I'm like very casual with my.
Okay. I was just curious. Okay.
I watch stuff based on like the animation that I'm looking for. Like I really got into like I'm gonna probably catch flack for this, but mind you, I'm a visitor when it comes to anime.
Yeah.
I'm more like a horror guy, like horror and like comedy, like when it comes to like what I'm watching, like movies and stuff. So, in no order, Yasuke.
Okay.
Neo Yokio.
Okay.
Soul Eater.
Okay.
I can appreciate Attack on Titan.
Yeah, because it was different.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And anything else? Oh. So because I'm a Rob Banks fan, the dude from I don't know if y'all know about Rob Banks from Florida.
Remind me.
Dude, you should get into Rob Banks.
Okay.
Like Rob Banks is a rapper from Florida. He came up during like that Raider Clan ASAP era, but now he's having like a resurgence where it's like his lyricism is OC.
Okay.
So he had an era where he called himself Femto.
Oh,
and that was based off Berserk, right?
Yeah.
So I got into Berserk heavy. Like I spent like almost like the better part of like 2 days binge watching Berserk.
Yeah, Berserk is awesome.
Dude, I spent like a good 2 days. Like I probably went to the gym, come home, shower, get back into Berserk. Like that was like what I was into.
And it's usually my binges because even like Attack on Titan, I think I binged it in like 3 days, bro. Like it was.
Hello,
it's like 70 episodes. It was disgusting. Like I didn't sleep. Like it was gross. Like
I was watching Berserk so intently. Like I was like, hurry up and get to the shit that I wanted to see Griffith turn into Femto so bad because I was like, what's the big deal? Like, why does he always call himself Femto? What is this? And then I finally got into it and I was like, I get it.
Yep.
I get it. He was like this like pretty boy. He was like the leader of the band of the Hawk, super chill, very sure of himself, gets fucking abducted. Once you get abducted, something happens. He can't talk. He's all like broken up. Like, you know, I think they cut like his cartilage or some nerve. So they did something where he was just basically paralyzed. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you nothing new, but for whoever who hasn't
for me,
seen
it's all new to me.
Yeah.
Nigga, I watch Digimon, nigga. What?
Digimon. Nah, bro. I definitely had Digimon as a kid.
Fun fact: the reason why all of the animals in Digimon end in Mon is because all of them are digital monsters.
They're Dotmon.
Yeah. So I mean, fun fact.
It's an extension.
Never mind. My bad, Mr. Digimon.
It's a feature. Okay.
So Digimon would have never had they would have never stood a chance against Pokemon.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Because like, bro, if you're digital and that's in a Pikachu in here, you're cooked.
Oh yeah, because he's just gonna fry everything. He's gonna EMP
like
that junk.
Squirtle, like I don't even need legends for y'all. Like, you'll never get your little upgrade, bro. Like,
yeah, bro. We're about to end this, yo.
Just what it is. So Joey, since he just said upgrade, so I'm thinking, what's an upgrade that Joee Spacey has made to his creativity process or just his lexicon of creativity in recent years? Like Joee Spacey used to only do this, but now he does X, Y, Z.
Bro, and I learned how to be free.
Damn.
That's deep.
Damn.
I learned how to be free, and it's not that deep. It's not that easy in my day-to-day life. I wish, because I'm an overthinker. But when it comes to my work, I learned how to be free. I used to be the dude who would like spend like an hour drawing out on the canvas what I wanted to do. I was never so intent with the detail that I like was like, this is going to be brown and this is going to be blue. But I was like, yeah, let me draw out the whole thing because I was learning how to draw, and it was me proving to myself I could draw. And then once I got to a point where like people just kept saying, you draw so well, I was like, who cares? Let me just freehand this and like see what comes to mind with me just tapping in with how I feel, and then we go from there. So freeing myself in my process helps me. I call myself as a painter, the equivalent of like Fat Man Key from Atlanta. Okay. Like if y'all don't know about like Fat Man Key, bro, like tap in with him. He's like one of those dudes, like a Currency, right? Where he has such a freestyle punch-in style, but he was right there ushering in new legends, right there when like the new Atlanta wave comes up, when like the Migos, and like he it's like one of those people when you look back, you're like, you were right there for everything. You were helping, you know, you like that new style, that new whatever. And it's like his style is so like effortless in the music, but it's great for what he does. And I was just like, yeah, I was listening to his music one day. I was like, that's who I am as a painter. I'm somebody who just does it. I don't overthink. I don't sit there and come up with all of this, wow, what's it and who's going to love it. Do the thing, get out. Go back and live life again.
I like that.
Thank you.
That is a message that people who are in a space of second guessing themselves or feeling imposter syndrome, that is a message that would resonate with someone like that. So yeah, that, even though you said it's not that deep, you're gonna touch people who hear it. So.
I mean, it inspired me. I'm trying to learn how to draw myself because I can't draw. Like I mentioned before,
You changed this man's life.
No, but like real talk though, because a lot of times, like I'm always like, it's always the hardest step is the first step, right? And it's like a lot of times, like even when I'm trying to like draw and like procreate and stuff like that, I'm like, man, I'm shit. But it's like, I overthink it, and so then it's like, yo, just do your thing, and then so I mean, you have inspired me because I was even like, oh, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I need to just chill out because. A lot of times it's like, yo, it's gonna be some butt, and it's like, but it's also okay if it's butt because I like it, or maybe I won't, but I can just delete it and just keep it moving.
Right, because bro, everything has its marketplace. Everybody has their target audience, bro. Like y'all could exist on the same block as another podcast, like In-N-Out and McDonald's be on the same block. It depends on what you want.
Yeah.
And damn, I wish that advice was so much easier, like to be applicable to like relationships. I'm shit at relationships, but like most artists, I guess, like it's like I'm just sitting over here struggling, like why can't I just find love? But like, bro, like I wish that like I could like turn that into like my real like dating life, because like I could say that for painting and just be like, no, just do it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Like as long as you're doing your best, as long as you're being true to you, it works. But it's like that don't always like balance out everything. But for my process, I don't need validation. I don't need you to say it's good. Yeah. I don't care. I don't care what you think is good. Like I don't.
Because like in the day is what inspired me. So it's like I mean like you could like it or you don't. Like I mean you're not paying my rent. Like I don't really care.
Actually, you want them to buy it so that they can pay.
Well, yeah, but I mean, but that person wouldn't have bought it at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like keep it moving.
What I always say about...
I'm also not making it with that person in mind. Like the person who's like, I don't think about the last person who bought something, the person who's going to buy something. I do it for me because that's what my art is. It's a release. And if you align with that and you understand it, I think that's so beautiful. I've hugged people who buy my work because it means so much.
Well, you mentioned earlier about having that connection, and also that, having that, I guess, that difference of opinion with that other person, the female, and just having it where, you want to make that connection with that artwork.
Don't forget that part, female gallery owner.
Yeah, there you go. But, you want to have it where you want to have that connection and the people who are going to have it are going to find you and then be able to go from there.
Wait, before I got to add context to that. So the reason I left out the part where I gave a tour for the gallery to a group of young, like probably early 30s, like young Black people, and I was just chopping it up with them, like showing them the gallery, and then I was like, "So what y'all think?" And one of them was like, "It's cool, but it's soulless." Right?
Yeah, and that speaks to what you mean though, because it's like because I mean it wasn't about the connection. It was about just, all right, we need to crank these things out or, get the reviews.
It's a second career, bro. Like, it was just something that she was doing to, like, fund the lifestyle at that point. You know what I'm saying? It's a hustle. It wasn't like, oh, I must convey, I feel so deeply. It was like,
it probably was like a status thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm an owner of an art gallery or whatever. It's like, okay, well, do you like the stuff that's in there,
It was definitely like, it came off as like a money grab. It felt like a prestige thing, and I'm thankful for the exposure because we all get to walk in different rooms and live different lives through our experiences.
Exactly.
So I was very thankful for that insight, but I will say, because I come from like vending hand to hand with t-shirts, stickers, whatever, it was very interesting to see something like that, because it's like, I want you to like my shirt.
Yeah.
I'm presenting something to you, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not, a lot of times when you're vending, you pay a fee to even be a part of that.
Yeah, of course you do.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, I'm hustling. Like, I'm like how you might have got a t-shirt from your favorite artist when they first started touring. Like, they want you to make, to like this shirt, this design, so they can eat.
Yeah.
At that point, it's like, I was at that point looking at that like, dang, you're good to the point where you don't even care about the work. You just want people to know, like, this critic loves who I am and what I do in my space. That's all that matters. And it was like, that just screams out like this isn't for the love of the game. This is all about a money grab for real.
Yeah. Because at that point, you don't care. Like, I mean, you're just like all about catering to the critic at that point. Like, you're not even catering to people who would be coming and visiting or experiencing the art for the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
I think within creative spaces, there's the 80%. Most creatives are in the 80%. And then there's the 20%. And the 20% are like the gatekeepers, right? And they are there for posturing. They are there to be associated with. They are there to take advantage of. And they are there to give you a reason to do better as an individual artist yourself. So like, even though that soulless space was there, if Joey didn't get to experience that, he might not look at his creative passions the same way. Like they are not necessarily a reflection, but they are a requirement of just creation altogether. People who create for the wrong reasons or for reasons you don't identify with. So like, let them be. They suck balls. They really, really do. They are the reason why I don't submit anymore. I just do me. Right, because that 20%, and it's just like, nah, I don't want that association right now. So I had you give us a little bit of information about you, and Joey, you said don't judge me, but creativity is arousing.
Huh.
Can you please explain that to the Don't Judge Me audience?
All right, so boom, hear me out, y'all and everybody else. I saw a tweet and it said, being creative is like being extremely horny. Okay, so let me explain this. For me personally, there are things that like genuinely like get you like excited. It's not exactly like whatever, excited. Like, so it could be like, all right, I made some money today. Like I just made a big sale. I got a really great idea and I executed it. It's like, it's invigorating. It evokes this emotion in you where you're just like excited. It gets you worked up. That's it. Like, it's just like, I feel like when you see someone who's passionate about what they do, they pumped up. They getting you pumped up. That energy flows. It's a synergy. So when you're not excited about what you're doing, you're the opposite of aroused. You're actually kind of like, turned off because you're like, I gotta make myself do this. But when you're excited about the idea, you're like, oh, hell yeah. Like, I'm into that. Let's do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's, you get that reaction out of things that you really care about and that you're into.
I agree with that.
I'm not saying it's a blue chew now. I'm saying like
no, I get it though, because especially since like I guess the way you think about your approach, because you're trying to make that connection too, like, and convey who you are. I could definitely see how that aligns.
Yeah, bro. Like, imagine like you got like this idea that for a fact this works, and you're good at this. Like, I can do that. Boom, that pipeline to getting that idea conceptualized. You're working on it. You get it done. It's put out to the public. You make money. That's exciting, bro.
Yeah.
Like, dudes sell drugs to spend money on girls for stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, am I lying?
No, you're not. You're speaking facts.
Right?
And also, too, like, I feel like...
You thinking about it?
No, look. Because I've even thought, like, at the time I've been, like, trying to, like, let's say, like, try to hook up with a jump. I will tell you, I'm the most creative in the world. I will say some shit out my mouth that I'll be like, who was that? Like, I just said some smooth shit. Right. And it's that that creative mindset where it's like, hey, I'm trying to think outside the box. I'm trying to make this thing happen, and I'm gonna make it happen regardless of like, I'm not like aggressive, but you're saying like I'm trying to make this thing as get the results that I'm looking for.
The cheeks,
the best way I can.
The cheeks.
The cheeks. I want the cheeks.
You get real creative when you try and crush, bro. That's all I'm saying.
No, bro, I've legit have said some wild shit that has worked, and I've been like, who was that? Like, I even like mid-sentence been like, where did that come from? I ain't never thought of that. That's crazy.
Yeah, and those different opportunities and environments and situations cause you to think outside yourself. And that could be exciting because now you know what you're capable of. It's a whole pipeline that come with that. Like creativity is exciting, bro. Like it just brings something else out of you when you care about it. Like, you know, I love watching behind the scenes footage. I love watching how things are made, how you got from blueprint or conversation to tangible thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, who came up with that? How'd you do that? Like, that puts a battery in my back. That makes me say, God damn, I need to go start getting more ideas off. I'm somebody who people look at and be like, you getting a lot of ideas off. But it's like, no, when I see the next thing that inspires me, I'm like, oh, I need to do that too. Well, not that particular thing.
Yeah.
But I need to, you know, get up and go do something and get something moving. That's all.
Now I can even see that just because, you know, I think about the first time I'd be like, maybe, you know, the first time I crack, right? That's the word we use.
That's the word they use today.
Hit that joint?
It's smang.
Smang. First time I smang a jump, I'm gonna tell you, I got a pep in my step. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking on the balls of my feet. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here like,
yeah.
And then I'm thinking, when's the next time I'm gonna crack?
Exactly.
Smang. I'm sorry. Smang. I got smang again. And then it's like, let's do it. What do I gotta do to do it? I got call her in 2 days.
For me, like, it's like my perfect ideal day where I make a bunch of stuff, I make money, and then I crush. And then it's like, oh man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like this, that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you ain't say nothing about eating and sleeping at all. You just said
make something. Sleep. Look, if you
cracking,
you smanging, you ain't sleeping.
Too busy smanging and making stuff.
Man, look, I eat, bro. I'm like 2 something. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm 6'2", 2 something, bro. I ain't missing no meals, brother.
So speaking of creativity being arousing, and you mentioning that you have difficulties in the romantic space, I'm going to ask you a question about like the types of partners you choose, right? Do you choose creatives?
Yes.
Don't choose creatives. Let me tell you why. You need a groupie. You need someone that's impressed by what you do to pick you up for a little bit. You don't have to keep the groupie, but you need that energy for a little while, because that's you looking at the 20% again. That's not you looking at the 80% that you're in. Look at that 20% for a little while. Feel better. Know what it's like to have a fan base, and then go back out there and find what you actually need. Although she could be it.
Yeah, that'd be so diabolical.
It's not diabolical.
No.
It's balance.
What I'm about to say is, her pet name could be like inspiration.
She can be the muse. Actually, he would be her inspiration.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Because honestly, like, sometimes you need a cheerleader, and they're cheerleading stuff you don't even think about. They're just patting you on the back because they're really impressed and intrigued by who you are. Stay out of the 80. Go into that 24.
Yeah, Joey got somebody in mind right now. Look at him. Look.
I wanted to let y'all finish because, you know what I'm saying, I feel like personally creative girls do a really good job of understanding and giving you that you know what I'm saying, that energy specifically, because they understand. Like, say if I'm dating like a hooper or like a girl who like has an office job, she may have an admiration for art, but it's not the same as the girl who is creative. Like, cause she understands, like, wow, like you nerding out, she's gonna be like, wow, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that wow says so much. You know what I'm saying? So those girls do turn into that thing, because like, and I turn into that for them, because it's like, I'm also like, wow, you did that. So you're not wrong at all. I'm just saying, I feel like you get that with like creatives, because like they understand like the lifestyle and like what it means to like really get an idea off. But I might think about that, because he's right. There is people in mind.
Game recognized. Game.
Yeah, he's like, as soon as he said it, he was like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Send a text. You up? Like,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that. I feel like if that's a clip, then I might get some.
No, that's gonna be that.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out for you.
Like, man, I ain't heard from you in 2 years. Like, no, actually, you know, with the holidays coming up, you know, just wishing you a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I see you've been grinding.
You know, today was National X Day, and
oh, really?
And they had a picture of Future sending the text. So
Boy.
Today was a day to reach out at least to your ex to say, whatever happened between us was wrong, and now.
You know what? Nowadays, I feel like
cool.
for real, you could just send a girl, an ex, like a meme, and it's just the lazy way. You ain't gotta be like, "How you been?" or nothing. Just send a meme, like whatever, and just if you get a meme back, you in
there. You in there. Right?
You're in.
Bro, the crazy thing is, bro, like that's crazy actually. But no, like I feel like I'm at 31. I feel like being able to go smack and like actually talk to somebody is like so outdated now. Like,
yeah, it is. Because nowadays, because even it's gotten to the point where it's like you got to ask consent to talk to them, and it's like that is like, hey, do you mind if I try to engage in a conversation with you before I engage in conversation with you? Ew. And then it's like, oh, okay, well, I didn't need that, and then I gotta leave. You know what I'm saying? Like it's already an uncomfortable situation. Now my ego's fucked up, and now I gotta go home. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. I can't stay there. I gotta go. I gotta leave.
Yeah. No, you gotta move around. You gotta get up out of there.
Then you gotta bounce. And so it's like, I can't come here again. And so like, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
this bar is off my list.
Yeah, it's like, damn, I'm eliminating spots in my area. I gotta drive now to like Montgomery County. That's crazy. That's
you can't sit in that energy. You just gotta get away from it.
Yeah, you just gotta leave. So it's like, it's too much. It's too much now. And to your point, like, I don't approach, I usually wind up hooking up with like people I guess I mutually become friends with because it's just easier. Like me actually approaching somebody and be like, excuse me, you must be a ticket because you got fine written all over you. That sounds horrible. And I probably would leave with that because I'm corny. But it's like, it wouldn't hit.
I saw a woman in the grocery store the other day. And I didn't approach because I got shit going on. But she made time slow down. Like I looked at her and I was just like, oh my. And then like, she walked toward me. So it was one of those things like, she was somewhere else in the store. My guess is she saw me and she said, this man is fine. And she turned around and walked toward me. So look at produce that she wasn't interested in. And times it slowed down and it was just one of those moments like, this is my kid's future stepmother.
Talking about some of my kids. All right.
Like she gotta go though, because I ain't got time for that right now. But
yeah, that
line, are you a ticket? What is it?
Because you got fine written all over.
Because you got fine written on. I could have used that.
You could have. Look, no. I'm cheesy. Like I'd be like,
don't use that. Don't use that.
No, you shouldn't. It's an abomination. Thank you, Joe.
I would use it, and it's not like because honestly, I don't want anything other than this moment. This is all I want because I'm gonna leave and go about my business because I got shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if I can just get her to remember me, she sees me again somewhere. Guess what? I win.
Yeah, I win. Right.
Yeah, I hear that.
Corny lines don't really hurt that much.
Sometimes it's just about that moment. I agree with that. Like it don't gotta be all that deep. It can just be like, little passive conversation, and you just go about your day. A little something, pay somebody a compliment, get on out there.
Yeah, I get that. Sometimes I will say like, "Hey, you mind if I give you a compliment real quick?" Because I don't want to be.
Because you got to ask consent to give the compliment.
But nowadays I'm just.
Is it okay if I talk to you?
Yeah. So I'd be like, "Hey, real quick, I just want to give you a compliment. That's okay. I love your hair." And it's like I keep it moving. And then if anything, she just remember that nice guy who gave me a compliment, and I'll live in her mind rent free for the rest of her life.
It's like I'm glad he wasn't trying to rob me because I had my mace in hand.
Yo, cause I be looking crazy sometimes out there. Yeah.
Hey.
That'd be looking crazy.
I'm too jaded for this conversation right now.
Well, but that's what I'm saying too. Like, I've been single for a long time. It's like, I wish, like, I just imagine my future wife is just gonna ring my doorbell and be like, I've been driving by your house. I saw you doing yard work. And be like, hey, how's it going? It's not gonna happen. And you know what I'm saying? Probably gonna.
And if you did, you would be arrested.
Oh yeah, no.
No, for real.
You did that.
No, do you ever think about like the old school R&B songs where they be whispering, "I've been watching you"?
No, seriously.
It's like, what? You getting that off in 2025 is crazy. Like, I've been watching you across the club. It's like we've been watching her.
I like the way you move. Oh, okay. Could you not talk like that?
had my eye on you since you walked in, and it was like, damn. Like,
I saw the sun, the moon, the stars. Like, wait a minute. What's happening?
You gonna get called aggressive in that joint?
Yeah, exactly. Be put on live and kicked out.
Yeah, she cut on a camera and turning around and
real
just
quick.
Record you real quick.
Yep.
IG Live. Look at this nigga, everybody.
Yo,
he said I was cute. This nigga said I was cute.
No, see that right there is rude. Not this dude. Like
this nigga.
It's the extra emphasis. Like this one, not anybody else, but this Joe.
He really thought.
That
He's
reminds me of like a.
sitting over here like this nigga gave me the ick, giving me compliments.
Yo, no, but that's another thing too, because I've seen like where people be like, "Oh, this man, he gave me the ick because he used the umbrella," and I was like, "I can't be dry." Like, wait a minute, what's going on? Like, what is happening?
You're supposed
like,
to get wet in this rain.
Yeah, it was like it's just silly stuff where it's like you get icks for the wildest stuff. Like, oh, I took a nap. That's an ick. I'm sleepy. Like, I'm tired. Like, what are you talking about?
No, you had to tell her it was a power nap, so that way you put some form of aggression in front of it.
That's toxic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just so silly nowadays, yo. It's like, oh yeah, I need a snack. Ick. What? I'm hungry.
Nigga,
hey yo, God forbid you get cold.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, bro, I think I seen someone on TikTok where somebody was like, he brought a jacket that gave me an ick, and I was just like, I'm sorry, what is happening?
Just say you don't like people. It's real easy. If we only deal with people we like,
no, that's it.
Things tend to be better and easier for everybody.
I think I said it.
It's society not even set up like that. It's about what you gonna do for me though.
No, that's facts. That's really facts. Because I seen another clip where it was like, "Oh, are you attracted to your husband?" She was like, "I mean, I will be." I'm sorry, what? Like, what you say? Like, divorce, like right there.
Like she's married currently.
She's married currently. He's they asked. Right. It was an interview, and it was like, "Do you find your wife attractive?" He's like, "Yeah, hell yeah." And he's like, "Do you find your husband attractive?" She's like, "I'll get there."
Ooh.
And it was like, I'm sorry, what? But it's probably one of those relationships where he probably paying out money and paying her rent, covering her hair, all this other stuff. And it's like, well, I'll like him eventually. I'm like, nope. See,
sheesh.
You put a ring on it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Any of your Joey? Any of your emotional? I'm not going to say turmoil, but
that's what it is.
Relationship turmoil. Any of that? Does that power your creativity in how you produce art?
Oh hell yeah! I struggle with being vengeful.
That's facts. I resonate with that.
What did I tell you? Parallel universe niggas.
No, bro, because like spite motivates me in general. Like it's so. God. Go ahead.
I got into a conversation. I said, bro. All right, I got into a conversation. And I was like, we keep falling out. I was like, you trying not to like. You blocking me is not gonna mean nothing. Like I'm gonna be everywhere anyway. Like I was like, it's gonna get to a point where we convey all the same spaces. You're gonna be at events that I'm either throwing or a part of. I was like, it's not gonna matter. Like we might as well just work it out. I was like, unless you leave. I was like, if you leave the DMV, then I won't. It's easier to avoid me. But I was like, if you're staying here and you just feel like you can move around within these spaces, I'm gonna be around in some kind of way. So I was like, but this was like a conversation coming off of me being like, it was like a heated back and forth. But we both used to block each other. So I was just like, all right, you feeling like you can just walk past me somewhere is not going to be realistic because you're going to be doing a lot of that. I'm going to be in a lot of different places.
Yeah.
And plus it's just like, I hang out with other artists, whether it's like some kind of artist. I was like, you being creative, it's just not going to work. Like you just can't come outside. Like, so.
Which is counterintuitive for being an artist because you need to go out to display your artwork. Ideally, I mean, you could, I guess, stay at home, but that doesn't always work because you got to talk and interact with people.
Bro, I throw art shows.
Yeah.
How likely is it for your first date to be an art show that I'm a part of?
Of course. Because even if that person isn't in the art, they'll probably be like trying to show off and like, oh, I got an art show. I'm trying to surprise you. And it's like, bam.
Oh, I thought we could just go out to this art show. Turns around. Oh, there's the curator. I turn around like fucking like James Bond. I'm like, oh. I'm like, nice
Joee
to meet
Spacey.
you, man.
I just imagine, I don't know why, but like a stuffed animal cat or something, just like, yeah.
Mr. Bigglesworth. I have like Mr. Bigglesworth with me.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we meet again. I told you.
But honestly, like that response was a dickhead response. It was like an egotistical response because I felt like I was doing a lot of moving around during the time of that, but I don't feel like I was wrong. I felt like if we take the ego away from it, I was like, yeah, bro, for real. Like if you know, I'm around in different spaces out here. So it's like at some point you will keep bumping into me or someone's going to be like, oh, I saw this person or whatever, like online. So it's just like, don't act like that. Like don't let your pride get in the way of just working this out. If we could work it out, like you feeling like this gonna be it. It's not. It's gonna be a fucking nightmare for you.
But that's another reason that the 20%, if you start leaning in that direction, you won't come across them again. Trust me, I know. I never come across the 20%.
Well, that's because you're going to be at like medieval times or something. Like you're going to be somewhere random.
Well, like I bring them into the world, right?
Yeah, but
they appreciate
but then
it.
you also didn't get to monitor where you're going at that point.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to me, just like it's up to him.
Yeah.
It's up to him, but it's just that person. This isn't like the house that they roam in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They do other things, and together we can do our things, which are my things and her things together. But once that break happens, there's a really good chance you won't come across one another because the worlds are just different.
But I will say the DMV is tiny.
Oh my God.
And especially like if you're into like a specific type of thing like art, there's probably only so many things you can do. And especially on like a given day, there might be only like 2 or 3. So it's like the probability is definitely increased. And so I agree, you were right. Like, I mean, it's like, we're going to bump into each other again.
Nightlife. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I know a little bit of someone in every type of thing you could get into here. Nightlife, creative, business. You know what I'm saying? Like name something. It's like I know I'm around in different things because I'm getting older also, so I'm trying out different spaces and different things. So it's like, you know, DMV is very little. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we and it's like I do plan on like expanding and going to different places. So it's like, who's to say you wouldn't cross paths with somebody in like New York, or I got, you know, places on the West Coast I like, you know. I wanna start venturing out in other places. So home is home because I'm here, but the moment I get to start moving around and doing other shit, it's like, well, where, you know, just go ahead and be cool with me and go about your business.
Yeah, especially with social media too, it's a lot easier to stay connected too. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, you know, once you meet that person, it's easy to just like, you know, keep it going. Whereas like back in the day, you'd have to like, you know, be more proactive with the connectivity.
I thought about that because I was like, if we're, you know, I was in a relationship this past year, but I was thinking about that. Like, I was like, you're still going to see, we have mutuals. You're still going to see people sharing my stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, are you really not seeing me, or is it like, oh, I'm tired of seeing it? Because it's like, we can just be cool, or not be cool. But it's like, it's still not going to be something. It's not easy to duck.
Yeah, you're gonna see.
This is why I'll never date a singer or a rapper. Like a girl who sings or raps, I would never date a singer or rapper.
Oh yeah, no, I couldn't do that either.
You're not about to get a hit single off my trauma.
No, let me tell you, like if I ever date like I say like a Taylor Swift or some shit, and then she made a whole album, like talk about like
while it's still going on, just like try to get a writing credit. You know, try to get some of that.
I had to do like Adele's X and come up. Like this Bama was like, "Yo, I inspired that album. You owe me money."
Yo, and think about it. Like these people have stadiums singing those songs.
Yeah, see, that's even ruder.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I couldn't listen to the radio. Like, let's say that joint came on, and it was like, "He's a bum. You're a
legend. You have
it fucks up music for you."
But it would ruin music. I guess it would make you a legend. But imagine you meet a new joint and they singing the song.
Like, they love it. It's their favorite song.
Just what it is.
I want this at my wedding.
Just what it is.
I don't know why, but
it's like girls who don't have. You be like, bro, what? Like, yeah, no, that's horrible.
Or if it's like mad specific, like I don't know, it'd be like some lyric like he farts when we're having sex. It's like, bitch, like
Yo, think about because I listen to like Post Malone. Like, imagine the woman that Post Malone is like specifying in every song. Like, he's like detailing arguments in like every song. I'm like, yo, imagine like y'all just got into the deepest, most aggressive conversation, and it's a top 100 hit.
Yo, or you share some mad personal
Legendary.
shit, huh?
Legendary,
boy.
You're not outrunning that.
Nah,
I don't need to. I really don't. Like,
just lean into it. Like,
I'm not even lean into it. Like, I ain't gotta own it. Like, it is what it is. Like, the miseducation of Lauryn Hill is about Wyclef Jean. Wyclef still had a massive career after that album came
I didn't
out.
know that.
So like, it doesn't have to be a thing for me.
Yeah,
it's whatever.
I just wouldn't. It took me a while. I'd need like 6 months, and then I
mean, it takes a while to make a whole album. So there you go.
No, I mean, like, I need time to like, because if I was like. Because especially too, like, you didn't know it was let's say like you just listened to the radio and like this sounds familiar, and it's like, oh yeah, by artist your ex,
You hear about that all the time. Like I've heard like female artists talk about songs they've made based on their fallouts with their exes, and they're like, yeah, he probably still doesn't know it's about him. And it's like, damn, bro, like my new girlfriend probably loves that song, and she doesn't know you're calling me the worst person ever in every verse of this.
Yeah. Or even some out of pocket shit like, yeah, I wanted to fuck your dad. Like, hold on.
I'm not built for that. Like, I'm not cut for any of that. Like, I don't know what my brain would go to if I found out some shit like that.
Something like, yeah, like your man's was looking cute. I banged your sister. Like, hold on. Like, what'd you say?
It just sounds like you picked a bad partner at that point.
I mean,
it does, because like if she really felt this
I'm just saying, I'm just throwing out wild, out of pocket lyrics. Yeah. Just to be like, if you were to hear that on the radio, you talk about
you picked a bad partner. That's on you. I'm sorry,
but that's a reminder you pick bad partners.
Then you need to do better.
Okay,
do better.
And I'm that. I don't need to do better.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, I'm a big need to do better for sure.
Yeah, I definitely am. I be dating crazy jokes. Like,
it's a reason I listen to the artists I listen to. Like I listen to like Post Malone, Wale, like Bryson Tiller. Now I'm a big Weeknd fan. You know what I'm saying? It's like Tyler.
You're in a bad space, bro.
I'm not getting it right along with the people who aren't getting it right. Like I'm listening to them not getting it right while I'm not getting it right.
You're in an echo chamber of not getting it right. Like you are just reverbing all the wrong ways to do things. But
yeah. I'm living my life about
like it helps produce the art. Like this is all of that is fueling what we have here now.
Yeah,
essentially, you're falling in love with humor, charisma, and trauma.
Yeah,
at this point.
It sounds like
I went to therapy. I tried therapy. I did try therapy.
How'd that go?
It was great, but like there was like an administrative thing with like insurance, and I was like, damn, my therapist gave up on me.
Damn.
I mean, I think they get sick and tired of hearing about nigga shit. I think straight up because they just like, yo, I'm fucking tired of talking about this shit. So I'ma just like bow out. The insurance, I don't know, it's not coming through. I can't.
Yeah,
I feel like I would have.
I pulled a strike and I started peeling back the layers of the onion too fast. And she was like, whoa, like, what's this?
Well, if anything, I feel like that speaks volumes because it's like, hey, look, I'm clearly conscientious of what's going on. I want to convey, and it's like, oh, we can't make money off of this dude. You got to go. Like, I need you to be, because a lot of people go to therapy and don't share everything. So it's like, you expect to be 100% legit when you're only sharing 30% of your problem.
Therapists are friends you pay for, right? Because therapists are supposed to give you tools so that you can deal and cope with whatever you need to work through on your own at some point. But a lot of people go to therapy indefinitely. Like they just
I know.
To talk.
Dude, I needed someone to just listen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt like I felt bad about talking to my friends about things because everybody has, even your therapist, but everyone has like their own stuff that they're dealing with. And I was like, damn, I don't really want to dump all this on my homies. Like, I need someone to talk to. So my therapist was that for me, but then got through like 3 sessions and then like supposedly something happened with my insurance, but my insurance works everywhere else. And I was like, maybe she did dump me.
So I'm going to give you a pro tip. Start a podcast.
This is my therapy, to be honest.
Because it's really just about like getting it out. It's another creative vehicle. And you can have direction or no direction, but just being able to get something out, whether you have a co-host or not, but just hearing the words come out of your own mouth, it helps significantly. So start a podcast.
Okay. I mean, you there's probably truth and validity to that. I've been told to go down that road. I just didn't know if I'd be good at it or not.
Well, remember, be free.
You're right.
I'm going to speak it back to you.
You're right. Yes, sir. I hear you, man.
I heard you. That's what I'm saying. Look, back and forth, man.
That's because we're parallel universe, man.
Yo.
Parallel universe nigga shit. Like, it's just what it is.
He was like, I knew you was going to say it before you said it.
Yeah, bro. I'm resonating.
Hey.
Well, Joey, I'd like to thank you for joining us here at the Don't Judge Me podcast. This was an excellent conversation. Covered a lot of topics I didn't see coming, but it's all in fun. So before we go, I'd like you to promote any and everything that you have going on, and we can encourage our listeners and our audience to, at the very least, check you out. So your social media handles, any shows you have going on currently, anything you have upcoming, your next mixtape, whatever you got going on, just give it to us. We are ready for Joee Spacey.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys both for having me. This was great. I'm really appreciative for this opportunity. I can be found everywhere online: Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Everywhere, Joee Spacey. That's JoeeSpacey. You will see my cat logo with the shades pop up. I am currently wrapping up my first solo exhibition at Creative Suitland. So shout out to hometown support. Shout out to having a creative hub in my hometown. We are currently a day before Halloween. That wraps up and will be done November 8th. I am currently working on and going to start promoting my next solo show, which is going to be out Mount Rainier from January 31st, 2026 to Valentine's Day, 2026. And it's going to be called Crow. And I always leave a message with people, but I want people to feel a freedom in communicating their experiences and connecting with others. As long as you feel like you're doing your best to express yourself, to communicate, and to establish middle ground with your peers or people that may or may not be your peers or friends yet, communication is very big. So you just can't implode. You can't stay in your head. You can't keep it there. So especially men, especially Black men, I want everybody to feel like they can get it off and feel lighter and go about their day. So
nice. Thank you.
Thank you for your message. Thank you for your appearance here on the Don't Judge Me podcast. And thank you out there to all the listeners of the show. We appreciate you joining us in judgment for episode 210. Peace out.